Welcome to Jersey Beast TV, and in this video we're going to be covering how to build arms or how to do an arm workout without weights. Now, I know what you're thinking. Weights are, at least for me, using weights and kettlebells and dumbbells and bars and plates, they're my ideal training tool. I don't have machines here at my gym, although I do like machines. I don't have them here. We don't have room for them here, and you don't really need them. But it's not to say you can't get a great arm workout, a good arm pump without them. So if you're put in a situation where you don't have access to the ideal gym, let's say you're away on business or you're on vacation, it's not an excuse to not train, okay? You still have to be consistent. Consistency is key when it comes to getting bigger, getting stronger, and getting leaner. The second you kind of take your foot off the gas a little bit and make excuses is the second that you start to regress a little bit. You're either progressing or you're regressing. There's no in between. So if you are put in a position where you don't have access to weights, I'm going to show you a quick few exercises that you can do to build your arms. And actually, these are pretty killer. Without weights, they're pretty killer if you do them right. They're actually kind of a favorite here at the pit. So we do them on our arm days. When we do train arms, we do them as finishers at the end of the workout, and it gives them a good pump and hits those muscle fibers pretty hard. So a couple of things you're going to need. Now, we're not saying equipmentless workouts, right? We're just saying without weight. So you kind of still need a few things, okay? You're going to need a pull-up bar. You guys can see we have pull-up bars up here. You're going to need some sort of suspension straps, okay? You can buy the name brand ones. They're pretty pricey. They run about $200. I would say don't go that route because you can find them way cheaper on Amazon. Or you can actually take a set of lashing straps from Lowe's, throw a couple handles on it. These are handles from a cable machine I picked up cheap on Amazon. And you can just make them yourself. All right, you don't have to buy them. It's actually pretty cheap to do that. But you can find decent pairs for like 40 bucks on Amazon. So I'm not gonna go too much into detail about that. And one thing that you need to realize is that intensity is key. So even though you're not using weights, you still got to make the workout intense. So because it's body weight and it's a little bit, I don't want to say easier, but it's a little bit different. You may have to do more reps. You may have to slow the reps down. You may have to speed the reps up. So weight is not the only variable when it comes to training hard, okay? So let's just get that in place first. Let's just make sure we realize that. So let's say you're doing your arm day, right? And you're hitting bis and tris, right? A good superset of exercises to your bis and tris. What you want to do is go over to your suspension trainer. Make sure it's anchored to something that's not going to move, or a power rack, a pull-up bar. I have these bolted into the wall. You can do that too. And one of my favorite bicep exercises, weights or not, is the suspension curl. And the reason being is because when you're using dumbbells, right, or you're using the bar, you see a lot of guys throw their hips into the movement. You don't necessarily want to do that because it takes the tension off your arms. When you do them with the suspension straps, right, and you keep your form perfect, you keep yourself honest. You can't throw your hips into it. You can't do cheat reps. It's just much harder to do cheat reps with suspension straps, right? So first thing, I got cones in the way. Got to get them out of the way. First thing you want to do is your bicep curl. So the key to the bicep curl with the TRX, all right, is you want to curl. You want to start with your palms up, but you want to curl the arms to your head. All right, and when you end the movement, your arms are straight. Get a good squeeze in the biceps. You see a lot of people curl to their chest. You don't want to do them that way because you don't get a full contraction at the top of the movement. So again, arms straight, curl to your forehead or to your eyes. You can feel that already. If it's too easy, walk the feet up. If it's too tough, walk the feet back. The key to the suspension trainer is that you are changing the angle. And by changing the angle, it puts more of your body weight on the straps or less of your body weight on the straps and changes the intensity of the exercise. The next exercise I'm going to show you is a tricep extension or a Skullcrusher variation. You know a Skullcrusher, right? When you lay on the bench and you usually have a bar, and you just bring the bar to your head, and then you extend, lock out, squeezing the triceps. You could do that with the suspension straps as well. All right. So what you want to do is, it's just basically the opposite of what we just did. You're facing away from the anchor point. Okay. Feet are back. Hold on to the handles. Arms are straight. Your arms start off straight on this one. You bring the hands to your forehead and extend. And that's how you do the TRX Skullcrusher. So a good way to do these, right, is 3 to 4 sets, 15 to 20 reps. Again, you may do more, may do less, depending on the angle, depending on how easy they are for you. But because it's a bodyweight exercise, my rule for bodyweight is volume. Unless you're doing them weighted, you can always throw a chain around your neck or something like that to make the exercise harder. But if you get really good at bodyweight exercises, you want to make sure that you're working hard enough. And sometimes if you hit a set of 8, unless you're going super slow in your reps, it's not really going to do much. You're not really going to feel it. So make sure you're hitting enough volume. And again, going back to what I just said. So if you do decide to go the lower rep range, slow the reps down. All right. So for example, you want to take 3 to 5 seconds on the negative. So basically you curl up this way, squeeze, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By slowing the reps down, you're going to get less reps. You may hit 5 to 8. Same thing on the Skullcrusher. So you're here, right? Extend, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, extend. So you can play with the rep tempo, you can play with the angle. There's a ton of different ways that you can make the exercises easier or harder. All right, couple other exercises that you could do, which require kind of equipment, but not really, is a pull-up bar. You can buy one of those iron gyms, they just hook under the door, they're like 20 bucks, I guess. But for your pull-ups, just move this up so you guys can see. For your pull-ups, all right, what you want to do is focus on the chin up. So if you're looking to hit your biceps, palms up, okay? Now, I know people talk about full extension on your pull-ups, which is ideal, okay? Unless you're focusing on your arms. I get a better squeeze, a better contraction if I do 3/4 reps, all right? So I don't come all the way down these. All right, so you do your chin up, 3/4. And what that does is it keeps tension on the biceps. The second you fully extend, you're now stretching the lats, taking the tension off the biceps. That's just me. I feel better when I actually do 3/4 reps when I'm doing a burnout set from my biceps with chin-ups. The last exercise I want to show you, let's go for a walk, is your dips. So dips are a sick tricep exercise, okay? Now you could do them 2 different ways. You can do them on the dip station. Okay, just like this. If you want to get an extra squeeze on the triceps, a quick tip is try and stay more vertical. The second you bend your knees, put them behind you and lean over, you're hitting your chest too. So I call these banana dips. I don't know if that's what they're really called, but that's what I call them, because your body's shaped like a banana. You stay vertical. Try and put your feet in front of you, okay? It's going to take the tension off the tricep, off the chest, and put it on the triceps. It almost takes your chest out of the movement, all right? They're a little tougher because it's more arm focused than the complete upper body, but you will hit your triceps much, much harder, much harder. The second way you can do dips, man, we're on 8 minutes. It's a long video, 9 minutes. Second way you can do dips is bench dips. This is an easy one to do if you don't have a dip station, but you still want to hit the triceps. you could do these, all right? Sorry, got to change the little angle again here. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, bench sits. You can do these on, you can do them on your bed, you can do them on a chair, on a desk, anywhere that you have a ledge that you can kind of sit your body off of, all right? So hands just outside your hips, don't go too wide. All right, legs are straight. And the key to these, you don't want to be too far off the bench. You don't want a big gap between your butt and the bench. You want to make sure your butt is just right in front of that bench. That's going to focus on the triceps. If you do move your hips out really far and you go down, you're going to feel a good stretch in the shoulders. You're not really hitting the tris, okay? So, walk the feet up. Your butt should basically kind of just be touching the bench. You want your shirt to touch the bench. Down and up, squeezing the tris. These are a little easier than the banana dips that I just showed you. And a lot of people don't have a dip station or one of those, I don't know what the hell that's called. A dip station, Roman chair, I guess, I don't know. But they don't have one, a power tower, that's what it's called. They don't have a power tower at home. And there's really no need to buy one if you usually train at the gym. But I'm just trying to give you some suggestions on how to train the arms. I got a good pump going on. How to train the arms if you don't have access to weights. Remember, it's not so much about what you're using to train, okay? You don't need machines. To get a good workout, you don't need machines, you don't need dumbbells, you don't need kettlebells, you don't need bars and plates. You just need the desire to work hard in the gym. And there are plenty of ways to do that without weights. This is just one example. So if you got some value out of this video, please subscribe to this channel. Please like this video if you feel like you got some value out of it and you feel like somebody else will get some value out of it as well. Please share it. Comment down below with your thoughts. Comment down below with your questions if you have them. And last but not least, as always, I have a free muscle building gift for you guys on the right side of the screen. All you have to do is click the tab. You'll see a drop down. Click the image. Get your free gift. My way of just saying thank you for watching my stuff, subscribing to the channel, and being awesome. Until the next video, guys, I'll see you in the gym.